Hello there. It is Tuesday, my droids. Welcome to Comics with Katarn. I wasn't able to stream last week because I was sick and I lost my voice. Got a little bit of a scratchy throat, but I'm feeling much better. And I refuse to be 2 weeks behind when it comes to the comics. So we're here today to do a live read and react to last week's Star Wars comics. And then tomorrow, we're going to do this week's comics. Quite simple. Today we've got Star Wars issue number 28, The Calculus of Loss. We've also got The High Republic number 1. The High Republic has returned. I've fallen a little bit behind on the newest phase of High Republic novels, so that's kind of on me, but I still think I'll be able to follow along. And then we've got Star Wars Visions number 1. I'm actually really looking forward to this one. I just recently rewatched The Duel, specifically in preparation for this. Oh man, I forgot how much I love that story. I really want to get some expansion on Ronin. I have not read the Ronin novel. I know there is one. Woodsy, Cap, hello there. You guys got here just in time. Comics with Katarn on a Tuesday? Who's ever heard of such a thing? It's a newer time period in the latest High Republic stuff. Is that a question, or are you telling me? Because I don't actually know. I know that it's a new phase. I thought they were going earlier. Yeah, I guess newer, that would be the same thing. I'm pretty sure yes. But we're going to find out together when we read High Republic number 1 in a couple minutes here. Alright. So we're in the middle of a rescue mission. You know what? I really like Yellow Saber Luke. I'm here for it. And he looks great in the uniform. Most people do. It's a good uniform, you know? Yeah, Zach, he looks good, doesn't he? Cool. Well, without further ado, let's get this show on the road, shall we? The Calculus of Loss. Disillusioned with the evils of the Empire, Lieutenant Melton and his wife Bevelyn serve as double agents of Crimson Dawn. Kira has activated these operatives, tasking them with exposing the construction of a second Death Star to the Rebel Alliance. The couple and their children escaped the Death Star aboard an Imperial shuttle, but were immediately detected. The defectors attempted to make contact with the rebels, but their story was dismissed. Restricted to reprogrammed coordinates, the family barely survived their crash landing on Coruscant before encountering the Imperial capital underworld and security forces. Fortunately, there is one member of the Rebel Alliance who believes their desperate transmission. The Rebel Alliance fleet. Nice! We've got Hera talking to Luke. I love it already. Do you really think there's something about these defectors we should be paying attention to, Luke? Are you sensing this through your connection to the Force? There's something I'm starting to figure out, General Syndulla. Everything's connected to the Force. It's true? Heh, you sound like Kanan. Is that a good thing? Usually. Oh. Why are you doing this to me? Man, I wasn't ready for that. Listen, if Luke Skywalker thinks this is worth our time, that's good enough for me. Pull up everything we've got on this contact. Let's walk him through it. Yes, sir, Commodore Grek. We've got a number of relay stations set up in out-of-the-way spots. Places where Alliance communications can be sent through without endangering the main fleet. One of those picked up a signal from 2 people claiming to be Imperial defectors. They offered to share information about a secret weapons site in exchange for safe passage and protection. Our team told them to sit tight while they got authorization, but the connection dropped pretty quickly. After that, we let it go. Most of these don't pan out, and some are Imperial traps. Not worth the risk. And that's it? That's all we've got? Well, we took their shuttle signature. That's standard procedure. It was called, the Scopius. We can track that signature through the databases, see if it's popped up anywhere else since they last talked to us. Whoa, okay, yeah. The Imperials put a system-wide alert out on this shuttle? This could be legitimate. Luke, what are you sensing here? Can you be more specific? That's not really how it works, but I like where his head's at. I'm sorry, Commodore, it's not like tuning into a comm signal. All I can tell you is that something about these people seems significant. Like we should be paying attention. Like we should find that shuttle. Well, the Scopius' transponder pops up again 2 more times. First in the Aldalim system, but it wasn't there for long. It triggered the Imperial alarms and got right back into hyperspace. And the second hit? This ain't good. The next place the Scopia signal appears is Coruscant. Level 2685. We have to run, Melton. Find somewhere to hide. No, Bevelin. You take Reen and Zelly. There's something I have to do. Oh my god. What are you talking about? We need to go together. Those are Coruscant Security Force speeders coming down here to investigate the crash site. They're basically military. If we don't find a way to slow them down, maybe make them think we died in the crash, they'll come right after us. Besides, there's some stuff in the shuttle we might need. Emergency kits. I'll get them and follow right behind you. Nothing bad's gonna happen. You better be telling me the truth, Melton. I wouldn't dare lie to you, lady. Now go. We don't have time. Come on, you two. Let's go find somewhere we can rest. Maybe get something to eat. You're hungry, right? You're always hungry, you little rancors. I could eat, but what about Dad? I'm still 100% against both of these characters. They both suck. They're endangering their kids. This is why I hate them and why I hate Crimson Dawn as an extension, because this is the kind of shit that they pull just to let the rebels know about the Death Star. Like, Kira is 100% capable of just calling the rebels up and being like, yo, you know they're building a second Death Star, but she would rather let these kids suffer through, like, some weird manipulation so she can keep her hands clean. Fuck Crimson Dawn. He's got something important to do. Don't worry, your father is very smart and very tough. He'll be just fine. Rations, medical supplies, weapons. Yeah, this is what we need. Just gotta ditch the transponders. Blast it. Come on, come on. Where's the damn scuttle trigger? There we go. You there, inside the shuttle. We're officers of the We are officers of the Coruscant Security Force. Uh-oh. You're interfering with Imperial property. Explain yourself. Yeah, for sure. I think I got hurt in the crash. Let me just sit down over here for a second, and then I'll... And he books it. Nice. After him! Scuttle timer. Oh. Right on his face. Daddy! I'm all right, honey. Don't worry. I thought you said nothing bad was gonna happen. It didn't. Not to me, anyway. That'll buy us some time, but it's gonna draw even more attention. We need to disappear. You don't have to tell me twice. What do you mean you want to go to Coruscant, Skywalker? In case you've forgotten, Coruscant is where the Emperor lives. I agree with the Commodore. If you think we should mount a rescue mission, that's one thing. We can send Pathfinders. But there are bounties for you all across the galaxy. You're the only Jedi we've got, Luke. You're too valuable. Listen, I understand. But you confirmed that both the Emperor and Vader are off-world at the moment, right? According to our spies, yeah. They're on Vader's flagship, off somewhere in the mid-rim. That's a lock. I can do things the Pathfinders can't. Risks you'd never take aren't risks for me at all. You can do things the Pathfinders can. Risks I'd never take that aren't risks that... Hey, wait! What did you just... Alright, I get your point, but never do that to me again. He just, like, mind-tricked him. Oh, that was great. Alright, Luke. Let's say you did try. It's still Coruscant. For a rebel, even a Jedi rebel, it's the most dangerous place in the galaxy. Do you even have a plan? I have the start of a plan. If Coruscant's a bad place for rebels, I just won't be a rebel. Coruscant, the Works District. Nice! The Works District is from Star Wars The Old Republic. You can go do several quests, missions down there, and encounter some ruffian lowlifes. Yeah, no, the Works is cool. I'm glad that we're getting a reference of it here in the canon comics. Look at Rebel Luke. I love it. Okay, and he actually has a team of Pathfinders with him down here on the planet. Or is it just these two? You're lucky we had that uniform from an officer we captured during a raid. Even fits you pretty good. But I can't say I think this is a very good idea, sir. Noted, Captain. I think it's crazy too. But for what it's worth, you actually do look pretty good in black. Huh. You think so? Okay. Okay. I know you're worried. Don't be. I'll be fine. Just wait for my signal, and then come down for the pickup. I don't know exactly where their targets are, so it could be anywhere, and it could be intense. Be ready to move. You got it. We're on it. Great. And one more thing. Seriously? You won't need this? If I have my lightsaber, I'm going to be tempted to use it. This operation needs to be quiet. If people see a saber, they're going to report it for the Jedi bounty. Every Imperial on the planet will come running. Better just to leave it with you. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? How are you going to go down? How are you going to track down the defectors? There are trillions of people on this planet. Oh, I thought I'd find myself some stormtroopers. Maybe have a word with them. Luke is very proud of his mind trick abilities, isn't he? Mom, Dad, where are we going? Not much farther now, Reen. We'll find someplace warm and dry to rest for a while. Just keep going. Just make sure to keep quiet and it'll all be... Ooh, puppy! Okay, alright, Mama. You hear that? Blaster fire. Had to be them. Come on! Daddy! It's okay, Zelly, don't worry. That was a corridor ghoul. They live down here. Just casually, we got some ghouls? Okay. They live down here. But your mom took care of it, just like she always does. We need to hurry now, though. Pick up those feet, kids. Oh, no. They've got us boxed in, coming from both directions. There's nowhere left to go. There's another tunnel. I can see it. Bless your young eyes. Hello. You must be the... Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, shit. Run, Luke. Easy there. I'm trying to help. I'm with the rebels. What? Nice, just yanks the gun. He is his father's son. He's using all of his moves. Hi. I'm Luke. You move so fast. Just good reflexes, that's all. How did you find us? I just found some stormtroopers and asked them where the search was centralized. No problem. Now, how are you two doing? You kids okay? Yeah, our mom and dad are keeping us safe. I bet they are. Yeah, they're doing a bang-up job of it, too. Stand down, troopers. I'll take it from here. Sir, I wasn't informed there would be any officers down here. Can I get your ID and order authorization? What the hell is he gonna do? We can't fight that many troopers. When it starts, just take the kids and run. I'll hold them off as long as I can. It won't come to that. They're like having this little hushed conversation like 3 feet away from the dudes. Come on. Sir, your authorization, please. These are too many to fight. Too many to trick, even for me. But don't worry. There's help all around us. I can sense them. Is he gonna, like, pull out a bunch of ghouls? Yes! Go, go, go! Amazing. Told ya. Man, Luke is a little bit cocky here. It really shows you how far we've come from the beginning of the Star Wars line. 28 issues ago, he was so, like, broken and his confidence was destroyed. And, like, he was, like, completely thrown by his encounter with Vader on Cloud City. And now he's back to, like, wisecracks, confidence, and, like, told you I had that one covered. Like, he's changed. He's really bounced back from what he endured, and now he's getting thoughts about wearing an all-black outfit too. Like, we're really seeing that Return of the Jedi Luke start to take form. The Rebel Alliance fleet. The family's with our intelligence people getting debriefed, but I got a chance to talk to them back on the fleet. There are things you need to know. I love that Nebulon B. Leia should hear this too. Where is she?
General Organa is in a different sector with another division. Part of a new policy to not gather too much of the fleet together at once.
It's a pretty good policy, actually, after what happened last time with the show tour in conflict. We can pass along anything she needs to know. All right, Senator Mothma, Admiral, General, this family, the parents are Crimson Dawn. They were working under deep cover in the Empire as a cargo specialist and the primary aide to the commander of a top-secret weapons facility. By the light, Kira seems to have people everywhere.
She undoubtedly has agents in the Alliance as well. We should...
Admiral Akbar, General Syndulla, you are not wrong, but this is a problem for another day. Luke, what is it? What do you need to tell us? The Empire's building another Death Star. And there it is. Here's the big moment when the rebellion finally finds out about DS2. Oh, their faces. New reaction image just dropped. Like, this is actually a great panel, too. I feel like you could show this panel to someone without the context and they would know exactly what conversation just went down. Just by the presence of everyone here, the fact that Hera is there and that she's risen to a level where she has the clearance to be in a room with Mon Mothma and Admiral Akbar and Luke Skywalker, shows you where you are on the timeline. Like, 3 completely distinct expressions of horror. That's great. They're like, if we could do it once, we can do it again. Let's get to work. Mon Mothma doesn't even skip a beat. She's like, alright, we're doing it again. Admirable. That's true leadership right there. She doesn't allow herself to be shaken, even for a moment. Star Wars 29. What the hell am I looking at? We're sneaking into a fancy Imperial ball. But Luke is only gonna, like, Batman disguise himself. Leia's gonna show up, like, looking like the Leper King Baldwin IV. And Lando gets to just be Lando, because no one fucking knows his face yet, I guess. That's not true. They know you're the Baron Administrator of Cloud City. This looks like a hilarious affair. I can't wait to see what happens next. I'm glad that we're finally, presumably done with these 2 Crimson Dawn defectors. They really were annoying to me. Bevelin and what's-his-face, M-Dog. But the story that they have kicked off into motion is actually a very fascinating one, and something that I've always kind of wondered about. And if this story doesn't lead to Bothans, I swear to God, nothing will. Like, we need to know how many Bothans died, the circumstances of their death, what information specifically they brought to Mon Mothma. Like, finding out that the Emperor is going to be overseeing the battle station. We've got to meet Bothans in this story somewhere, and it's going to be a huge deal when it happens. What's up, Henry Lewis? We just finished Star Wars issue number 28, and we're about to dive into the High Republic issue number 1. The first issue of the new phase. Let's do it. Alright, switching gears into something completely different here. We are rewinding a couple centuries. Star Wars, the High Republic, issue number 1. I don't know who any of these 3 people are, but I know that he has the same markings as Quinlan Vos, and that's pretty sweet. Yeah, I confess I do not know what's going on in the current phase of the High Republic. I haven't read all the novels, so let's see what we can make of this. It is issue number 1, so it should tell its own story, right? Starting off with the timeline. In the last run, it was all gold, showing that we really were in this, like, artisan era, you know, it kind of felt like pre-industrial revolution. And now things have gotten a little darker. And, like, the blue is still kind of a prosperous color, but it's not gold, you know what I mean? The High Republic taking place before the fall of the Jedi. The prequels. Originals. Rebels and originals, basically. Boba Fett, Mandalorian, and the sequel trilogy. High Republic, Balance of the Force. Chapter 1, The Pilgrim Moon. It is a time of great exploration. In an effort to unite the galaxy, the Chancellors of the Republic, working alongside the courageous and wise Jedi Knights, have dispatched dozens of Pathfinder teams into the farthest reaches of the Outer Rim. chancellors of the Republic. We've got 2 chancellors now. I thought Chancellor Lina So was the chancellor. I guess someone else is a chancellor now too. But it is also a time of great uncertainty. Communication is unreliable, and tall tales of mysterious planets and monstrous creatures abound. Prospectors and pirates roam the frontier, and the worlds of Irem and Erano are locked in a forever war. And on the far-off planet of Dalna, a new threat to the galaxy is beginning to emerge. Written by Kevin Scott, artist Ario Anandito, Mark Morales, inker. Whoa! Evil Santa Claus. What's going on? Kifex, the Inner Rim. Not many Jedi remember their lives before the Order. Vildar Mac always said he was one of the lucky ones. A joke? Maybe. The truth? That remained to be seen. What the hell is going on here? Is this Vildar Mac? Or is this Vildar Mac? In his hand? He just looks deranged. I'm loving how they've got the contrasting colors on each of the lines on his face, really giving him that kind of like blurry 3D movie kind of effect. Showing that this is like a feverish vision almost. Just like piles of dead. And he's doing this with his hand? What the devil? What is this Jedi devilry? He didn't remember everything. How could he? He'd only been 4 years old. He didn't remember his parents, and he did not remember his home. But he remembered when evil came to his village. Oh, the glowing red eyes, look at this. He remembered the darkness. And he remembered the fear. Certainly not all at the same time, and not when he was awake. The memories came in fits and starts, and he thought he could control them. Of course he did. He was Jedi. Like, who the fuck is this evil dude? He's got glowing red eyes. He kind of looks like Moses in a strange way. Like, he's got lightning powers. He's clearly using the Force. He's got long, creepy hands. Of course he did. He was Jedi. But even a Jedi dreams. Oh, and as an adult, he still has the nightmares.
Nightmare? Always happens to me in hyperspace too. On a pilgrimage, are you?
There was one thing Vildar had learned about Jedi in his 51 years serving the Force. People always wanted to talk, even when he didn't. No, a new posting from the Corps.
Staying here? Oh, I envy you. I'm only staying for a few days. Long enough to visit the Fountains of Plenty, but I wish I could stay longer. I mean, who wouldn't?
The Sarkin woman was right, and Vildar knew it. All over the galaxy, people would kill to be in his shoes. In fact, many had over the years to reach a special world with many names. The Pilgrim Moon, the Kyber Heart. Jeddah. Okay, I get it now. Damn, we're gonna see Jeddah in its prosperous years when it was flourishing. The holy city was a sight to behold. A beacon of faith for the entire galaxy. Sacred to just about everyone. That's so cool. Oh, whoops, this is a... Nice! Above all, Jeddah was a haven. A sanctuary. It was a place to retreat, to reflect and renew. A place where you could discover who you truly were and who you could become. But not for this proud man, for this protector of the light. He knew exactly who he was. Vildar! Jedi Vildar Mac! Wow, you're bigger than I expected. Taller, not... I'm Maddie. I mean, Padawan Matea Kali. But my friends call me Maddie, and I hope we'll be... I'm babbling, aren't I? Let me start again. I've been sent to meet you by my master, Master Liban. You've met her before, right?
I've met her before, and it's good to meet you, Padawan. Are we to go straight to the convocation chambers?
Nope. Change of plan. You'll get used to that. There's been a theft, a holy relic, from the last known shrine of Sarav. Imagine that. The sisters... Well, sister, really. There's only one left. She contacted the convocation for help and... Hello, that's us. Sorry, am I talking too much?
No, it's fine. Ooh! Hey!
Oh, you're not a Trandoshan. You're a big slug man.
Hey, watch where you're going. Cricket Jedi. I beg your pardon?
Oh, you'll get used to that. Jedi aren't always the most welcome here on Jeddah.
Not welcome? In the holy city, but we...
Used to rule the place?
I wouldn't say rule.
Govern it, then. A long time ago, sure, but folks around here have even longer memories. It's not that bad. It's not like we get spat on or anything. Well, not usually. Hasn't happened to me for weeks. If you discount yesterday. Man, they have a rough go of it here. Have to admit I was surprised you chose to come here.
What do you mean?
I read it in your file. You were supposed to go to the Togruta front line, but you turned it down for convocation duty.
Well, I...
Step right up. Step right up. Actually, hold that thought. I want to see this. Come on. Oh, this is 150 years before Phase 1. Okay, cool. Got it. So we're pre-Light of the Jedi right now. That's it, faithful. Gather near and prepare yourselves for the wonder of the ages. The mysteries of the Force explored right before your eyes. I, Ran Yalton, last of the truth-sayers of Befash, will delight both your senses and your soul. Shades of the past, spirits of the future, all through the arcane practices of the Befashi mystics. Mine to command and yours to savior. Just for a few zuckles, naturally. My assistant is now circulating with the donation plate. Ooh, big screamy, scary ghost. Is it illusion? Is this like a trickster, or is this actually like just someone using their force abilities for like parlor tricks? Would you like to contribute, Pilgrim?
No, I don't have... No! None of us shall contribute to this heresy!
Is that a problem, sir?
Without question! I am a truth-sayer of Befash, and I say that you are befiling the names of the augurs to line your pocket. You are a fraud! A charlatan!
Well, he's just calling him out right there. Hey, fellas! There's no need for all this unpleasantness, not on the eve of the Festival of Balance.
Festival of Balance? There's no such thing!
Sure there is! I saw it on a holo feed. The Convocation of the Force said,
The Convocation has no authority here, and no right foisting their so-called celebration on us.
Yeah, you tell the Sephi gem licker. Perhaps if I can intercede. Oh, and here's another one. Stay out of this, Jedi. You're as bad as the Convocation trying to tell us how the Force works. But that's not the aim of the Convocation. We aim only to advise, to mediate. So you are part of it? No, I am merely a Padawan.
And I suppose this towering Mox Wrangler is your master?
Jedi Mac? Oh, no, he's a colleague, a friend.
He's awfully quiet, that's what he is. What's the matter, Kifar? A took got your tongue? Or maybe he won't lower himself to speak to the likes of us. Is that it, Jedi? Hey!
Oh, and off he goes.
Out of the way, droid.
Yeah, that's right. Run off and let your lackey deal with the mess. Typical Jedi. I'm blanking on this species, but basically he's just Nightcrawler, right? Like they just wanted to put Nightcrawler in the High Republic. Get back here, Kurt. Broom boy confirmed.
Vildar, where did you go? Things are, getting a little out of hand here. Dank.
Okay, cool. So you can shorten dank Farrakhan. You can just say dank. I like that. Well, no, yeah, because Boba was like talking dank.
Why don't you keep your stubby little nose out of it, Clantani? The truth-sayers of Bafosh don't need help from a follower of the Black Eye.
That's because you belong on that stage with that swindler, you no-good shark. You people don't know the Force if it bit you on the...
Hey! This stops now!
I love it. All of the random denizens of the marketplace belong to some sort of Force adherent cult or another because it's Jeddah, and that's the only reason anyone is here. Is like following the Force and its various interpretations of the teachings.
This stops now! Oi! Watch who you're shoving! I was trying to protect you. Who said I needed your protection, Kif?
Uh-oh. Everyone just needs to calm the hell...
Or everyone just needs to calm the hell down.
What's the recognition? Is it... Oh, it's the same kind of hat that the evil Santa was wearing.
Enough!
Isn't it? Isn't it the same, like, the evil Santa Claus guy was totally wearing, like, a red coif with, like, a gold fastener. Very similar to that.
Enough! No. Not again. Never again!
Vildar, wait! Stay back, Padawan. I'll deal with this.
And him. Is that correct, Jedi Mac?
You know who I am? Vildar, this is Adept Tarna Miak, the Sorcerers of Tun's representative in the convocation.
I heard there was a disagreement in the marketplace. The last thing I expected was to find a Jedi in the middle of a common brawl.
I apologize, Representative. He's haunted by this. It's totally a member of his own species and culture. Look at the white marking, you know? I didn't know who you were.
Perhaps we can rectify that by returning to the chambers and discussing the incident with Representative Lebon.
Oh, good, Master Lebon. That's who you were supposed to be here meeting anyway. I'm sure there will be no need for that, Adept. Vildar was just a little zealous. Put it down to hyperlag. I am not suffering from just go with it. No harm done. May the unity dwell in your heart today and forever. Yeah, there's a lot of unity in that heart. Just look at that face.
The unity?
It's what they call the Force. Okay. And how does a Padawan know so much about the Sorcerers of Tund? It's what the convocation is all about. Opening dialogue between believers. Pouring oil on troubled waters. Trying to start battles in the streets. The Shrine of Sarav. Wayfarer Quarter.
So what exactly are we looking for, Maddie?
Sister Vikara. She was the one who discovered that the screen of the second sight had been stolen early this morning. This is where it should be, but see? This is where it should be, see? What it's been for centuries. It makes me so mad. I know it shouldn't, but it's been happening more and more over the last few months.
What has?
Religious artifacts getting swiped all across the city. Nowhere seems to be safe, not even the Temple of the Kyber. Although don't let the Guardians of the Wills catch you saying that. Nice, Guardians of the Wills. The Lonto representative believes it's spice runners using the works of art as collateral for their deals, but no one knows for sure. They might just think it's pretty. The screen definitely looked pretty. Vildar? I don't mean to be rude, but are you even listening?
Not really, no.
Oh, that's direct.
Look.
Saravi blood. You don't think...
That droid. It was in the marketplace.
Are you sure? Yeah, it's the one that he bumped into when he was chasing Nightcrawler.
You, the thief!
Oh, and he killed a Saravi. Alright, you gotta pay now, dude. You spilled blood on this. You're not just a thief.
You killed her! Careful, you could have someone's arm off. How are you doing this?
He's just flipping around. Because he's Nightcrawler, dude.
Oh, you'd be amazed at what I can do. Force abilities, I've mastered them all. Vitali, the cry of the broken king. Not to mention Moricho, the touch of death.
Ha! Now I know you're lying. The ability to stop an opponent's heart using the Force alone, it's a myth. A story to frighten younglings in their beds.
Yeah? So tell me, Jedi Know-It-All, if Moricho's not real, how can I do this? Oh, damn! He's actually doing it? Remember what I said at the beginning about Vildar Mac? That he knew what he was, and where he was going. That much was true, but it wasn't the complete story. Not by a long shot. That started as he lay dead on a cold stone floor. Wait, what? Legit. Capzac, it's like the 5-finger death punch or the 10-point palm-exploding heart technique. It turns out death was just the beginning for Jedi Vilmar Mac. He just didn't realize it yet, and neither did I. Not even when I killed him. Oh, it's you! Okay, okay. This is all quite interesting. So we're gonna get this guy's journey through some sort of a metaphysical situation, like an afterlife? Or is this death a misdirect and he's gonna come back in the next issue? Like, not sure what's happening there, but that was pretty cool. Peace and unity. There used to be 4 of these statues, built when the Jedi governed the Holy City. They were supposed to be a comfort in times of darkness, a reminder that Jedha was protected. That's cool, we see it sideways on the ground in Rogue One. Only this handsome devil remains. His siblings lost to the desert long ago. There are plenty who'd like to see him go the same way. Me, I just like it here. The only place I can get any... Deep, 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 deep. Hello? Master Liban.
Ah, Olivia, good. Am I disturbing you? I'm afraid I'm not gonna make it to today's meeting. I'm needed at the second spire. But you're gonna have to go in my place. I trust that won't be a problem.
No problem at all. I'm sure the convocation seemed like a good idea when it was first created, much like the statues. An advisory body designed to promote understanding between the various religious groups on Jedha. A place for deliberation and debate, where all are welcome. Oh, for the love of the Force. What's not to love? What is going on here? Representative Kilan, as leader of the convocation, you have to do something.
I hear you, Representative Elris, and agree. This is intolerable. Representative Sirene, please lay down your weapons. There is no need for this.
This is another big page? Yeah, it is.
No need? The Falanasi follow the white current alone. To think that we would even consider standing alongside a disciple of the dark tide.
Oh, Falanasi, nice. That's a Legends reference right there. I love it. The Yakombi envoy is not a Darksider, Representative Sirene. None of the Yakombi are Darksiders. More lies! Everyone knows that the Yakombe swim with the dark waters. They are dangerous aggressors who seek only to divide and corrupt. No, Sirene. We Lanto have a long history with the Yakombe. They renounced their allegiance to the dark path generations ago. They are strictly neutral, striving for balance in all things.
Then why don't they speak for themselves?
They don't speak at all, Representative Waran. Only through their proxies, you know that.
Bah! I can't believe you of all people are vouching for them. Elris, a disciple of the Wills, should know better.
I know we should listen to their application. We owe them that at least.
The Matukai owe them nothing. We defend the light.
Ah! Damn, you're just gonna knock over a Guardian of the Wills? This is getting way out of hand. You're cutting through her vines? Ah! Representatives, please! This is wrong! We are the Convocation. We stand for peace, for unity. And that is what we will have, Kilan. The only way that matters. The light shall shine. So we've just got like a little mini holy war going on in this back room. Come on. Not like this.
Stand aside, Jedi Zeveron. It is not for you to tell us what to do.
The Falanasi concur. This is not Coruscant, Jedi. You have no dominance here. Nice. They immediately agree with each other because now everyone can unite and hate on the Jedi. No, but I have eyes. You say you want to protect the light against the divisive nature of the Yakombe, but it has already occurred to any of you that the Yakombe is... Has it occurred to you, any of you, that the Yakombe is the only one who isn't fighting?
You are right, of course.
Yakombe Envoy, on behalf of the Convocation and the Church of the Force, may I offer my humblest apologies. Is there anything you would like to add to your application?
The Yakombe arrived on Jeddah looking for a place of peace and harmony. It appears that search must continue. The Yakombe envoy respectfully retracts their petition to join the Convocation of the Force. May the Force be with you, as I believe the saying goes.
Yes, well, that's the general idea. Nice. So you scared off the Yakombe. They don't even want to join your little club now. The Convocation is clearly in shambles. Like, and what's up with the blue, the Kilan not even running this thing? You waited for a Jedi to have to come in and point out the fact that everyone is being a fool. Like, I see a vote of no confidence in the future of this Convocation. That's right. Well, I think that concludes the business of the day. Really? You don't think we should discuss what just happened? Representative Kilan is correct, Olivia. Tomorrow will bring fresh perspective, I am sure. Right. And they wonder why I spend so much time in the desert. Hello? I wonder if you can help me. The name's Radicaz Dobbs, but most folks call me Sunshine. I'm here to speak on behalf of the Path of the Open Hand. Am I in the right place? Funny thing, Mr. Dobbs, I was just thinking the same thing. Alright, so we have yet another, Force faction arriving to make an application here. The Yakombe are like, you know what, you guys are actually losers, and so we're out. The Path of the Open Hand. Where have I heard that before? I haven't read the new books, but I've heard people talking about the Path of the Open Hand. I think it's like a cult. I think the Path of the Open Hand is gonna be this seemingly innocuous, oh yeah, this is just what we believe, don't worry about it, peace and love. But secretly they're like a death cult or something crazy. I don't know. But that's the end. It just sort of unceremoniously ends right here. Interesting. So before Starlight Beacon sheds its message of hope across the Outer Rim, we've got stuff like this going on Jeddah, where all of these random unincorporated religions are trying to find a way. They're not trying very hard, but they're trying to find a way to see eye to eye, or at least coexist in harmony in the Holy City, a city that's holy for multiple religions. There's quite a few examples of that here on Earth, and it leads to a lot of fighting a lot of the time. But there are also always idealists that try and find a way to create coexistence, peaceful coexistence. It's fascinating, and it really just sort of adds to the level of cultural destruction that the Empire wrought on Jeddah when they tested the Death Star. They weren't just destroying a particularly old city with some cool culture and history. It's it really stretches back. And not really knowing where this High Republic series is going to take us, it's impossible to say just how important the events on Jedha are going to turn out to be. You know? And then it all gets... Okay, Path of the Deceit. This Path at the End takes place after Path of the Deceit, and the Path of the Open Hand is the cult in that book. That must be where I heard it before. Cool, thank you. Alright, well, I'm on board. I haven't read any of the Phase 2 stuff, but I didn't feel that lost. It was pretty easy to contextualize exactly what's going on here. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Alright. This is where the fun begins. This is what I have been looking forward to the absolute most. Star Wars Visions. Oh, God. Issue number 1. By Takashi Okazaki. Okay. Written and drawn, I'm assuming. There's only one credit on here. I recently went back and I rewatched The Duel, which is episode 1 of Visions. And, oh, man. Oh, dude, it's so good. It's so good. I love that The Duel is written like it's kanji, but it's actually an Orobesh. So the Ronin just travels around, and he's just, like, taking out, like, fellow Sith. I don't know if they're fellow Sith. I think he's a former Sith, if anything. But he's just got, like, mad kyber crystals tucked in his robe. I have to know more about this. And I know that there's, if I really wanted to, I could go read that novel, Ronin, which is out. Don't have my hands on it yet. But either way, this is the same character. I don't know, Cap, if this is before or after the Visions novel. Takashi did? He worked on Afro Samurai? Okay, awesome. And this takes place after the Visions novel. Okay, good to know. I'll be reading that as a prequel then. Oh, come on. You ever try to close your water bottle and you thread it like a little bit off and it just... Yeah. That's my life right now. Cool. Star Wars Visions. Number 1. Let's go. Before the Ronin and his droid encountered a Sith in a small village, the two wanderers had a different type of encounter in the snowy mountains. Wow. With the little red glow over there of a moisture evaporator and a little bit of blue hue around the droid, but otherwise it's all just black and white and gray. Yeah, this art style is dope. Fuck yes. Look at them. I like how they even had to greeble his sandals. He even has to have technology on his goddamn woodblock sandals.
You weren't lucky enough, lowlife.
Oh, he has been set upon by raiders on all sides.
You weren't lucky enough, lowlife. Give me that droid and you can die painlessly.
Oh shit, I just noticed that it's the bridge he's on. This is an AT, and it's an AT-AT on its side with an extended leg over like a chasm. Oh, this is so fucking cool, you guys.
Who wants to fight in a place like this? Well, looks like we will see a lot of dead bodies here.
Gotta run before we get hit by a stray blaster bolt. Let's go. Oh, nice. Okay, he jumps onto like a sled.
So you think you're tough? Can't you see all my people here? Guys, do not hit the droid.
Like, obviously, I want to sell that thing.
Get him!
Just shot his hat right off. Dude did not even flinch.
Get him!
The blade just like curving with absolute motion as he pulls it out so fucking fast. God damn. Damn. Oh, this is sick. This is absolutely giving me the exact same feeling I had when I was watching the duel for the first time. Yikes! Ah! No! Nice, he just deflected them all. Amazing.
What the? A Sith? Oh no! Hey, keep shooting! We're not afraid of a Sith!
Look at this dipshit who's wearing the lower half of a stormtrooper helmet as goggles and like the nose. Oh my god, I don't know why that gets me so much, but like, just look at this jackknob in the middle of a fight here. Like, you can't see anything. Agreed, Dr. Sith, this looks amazing.
We're not afraid of a Sith! Damn it! Didn't I tell you? Don't shoot the droid!
Sorry, boss. See, look, he's wearing the exact same implement over his mouth where it belongs. Activating Scomp Link. What? Yes. Yes, just activating everything inside. I knew it was an ATST head. You can see it plain as day when he gets into it right here. It's got the shape of the eyes. Yes, he just deploys the whole weapons package.
Huh. What's that?
No! Fire! Oh, that's great.
So, you did it again.
I'm noticing a trend here where like Ronan never is looking for a fight. He's always just trying to like chill. He's obviously on some other sort of a mission or task here. You know, in the duel he was just trying to have some tea. And like bandits and thugs just can't leave well enough alone, and he ends up having to like sort them out with his droid. His droid came to the rescue in the duel too. Oh, this is cool. I love how they just... It's just a tall image and he just... You know, we just separate it into panels like that. That's really cool. Hot spring? Hot spring in the snow? That's so cool.
Well now, nice to see someone here.
Another traveler with his droid.
How did you come to know a secret hot spring like this? Mind if I join you?
Help yourself.
It's been forgotten by so many nowadays. This is nice. Would be even better if I had some sake.
Want some?
Oh, I didn't mean to suggest you had to share. Thank you. Ah, this is so good.
This dude's totally ruining the ambiance for poor Ronan.
It is said that the secret hot spring was made to heal the battle wounds of the knights. Did you come to heal here too, sir?
Something like that.
Hey, I can give you a little massage. With a discount for you, of course.
Huh. That doesn't sound bad. But I want to keep the pain of these wounds. I want to keep the pain of these wounds. I need to keep that pain for the rest of my life. I deserve it.
Deserve?
Yes. In past battles, I have killed so many. That's why I deserve it. And many of my allies died too.
Holy sh... Is this the same... Are there the same number of opponents on this page as we saw kyber crystals in his robe during the duel? We've got 3 humans, a Mon Calamari, cybernetically enhanced human, can't tell, an umbrella head of some sort, a Twi'lek, a Rodian, a Gran with a respirator? That's so badass. Nice, a Kubaz, another Twi'lek. A Twi'lek with a beard, have I ever seen that before? These look like twins back here. A lot of this is paying tribute to Afro Samurai characters. Oh, cool. Okay. Nice. See, that would be lost on me.
And many of my allies died too.
Was that in the war?
Yeah, something like that.
That was a horrible war.
Venators and LAATs? Oh my god. An ATTE with just like samurai clones, bro?
I used to be called Shogun back in those days, you know. But the battle cost me my eyes.
Shogun.
You may not believe it, but when the war was about to end, I had a bad feeling when I woke up that day. It was a sunny day, but I was hit by what seemed like lightning. The impact made me fall from the top of a tower. Oh! Miraculously, I survived.
Yeah, and he's in Jedi robes.
Then, I saw a vision of the Father.
Holy shit! This is such a cool page. Look at the way the beard is like, as I scroll up and down, it creates this visual illusion that it's like moving. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we need to go back to the samurai clones just for a second. I agree, Dr. Sith. I know that they released like those Bondi Stormtrooper samurai figures. Bendu actually got me one as a gift. I have it on my shelf, but oh man, give us the clones. Give us the clones. This is so dope. No, this is absolutely awesome. And we've got the Venators and LAATs and ATTEs and everything. So my man just got struck by what seemed like lightning. I'm guessing a blast of Sith lightning, maybe?
Miraculously, I survived. Then, I saw a vision of the Father.
I want my beard to get that long.
Go to the planet Sukalan and visit the temple Ilu Joji.
What awaits there?
Truth. Always something new.
Since then, I have been searching for a temple on a planet I have never heard of in the darkness.
Temple of Ilu Joji. I've heard about that temple before.
Is that so, sir? You know it.
Oh, nice, and he's got an R5 as well. Little Ewoks?
I don't know where it is, but I heard about that temple from a teacher. The truth of the galaxy is there. He also said it is the one and only place to purify your soul. Well, I don't know what that means.
Purify the soul? Well, the hot springs in sake is good enough to purify me.
Oh, nice, and the droid is gambling. Gambling with the Ewoks. Playing dice.
Looks like they're having fun.
You don't see a gambling loving droid so often.
Yes, he loves the dice more than anything.
There's a nice casino at the other side of the mountain. Would love to take you there, but unfortunately it's closed because of a hassle. 20 of his minions went out to fight, but only one came back. The survivors said that they were beaten by one man, and that they are after him now.
Is that so?
They said he had A red lightsaber.
Oh, Ronan, you done goofed. Leaving a survivor, not by defending himself, you know. Oh, God, these tall panels where they just stick them together, these are all awesome.
Oh, it's already morning.
I will be going. Let's go, 5-6.
Sir, do you mind if I go with you? You have given me so much. This might be the beginning of something. Why not go for another drink at the station below? It's on me.
Sorry. Someone is picking me up there.
Oh, that is too bad.
Why, because you were planning to double-cross him? I don't trust this old blind guy.
Well, sir, we are going this way from here.
Yes. Hey, didn't you forget something?
Forget?
Yes. Don't you have to kill me? Master Jedi.
Hmm?
Shing, shing.
Oh, this is good. This is good. We knew it was going to come to this showdown, like, immediately, but, like, oh, I love the way they're laying this out.
With the purple? Oh!
What the... And then stillness, and the battle is over. Like, you feel the calm and the stillness, and then just massive flashes of color and action and motion, and it's over. That's so samurai. That's so fucking Kurosawa. That's such a cool way to do the duel, man.
I haven't forgotten anything.
Even better, this is like a metaphysical confrontation playing out in their minds as they just stand there. Like, that one Jet Li movie, Hero, when he tracks down Donnie Yen, and they have like they stand there and just the entire battle plays out in their heads, like totally the same philosophy and principle. That's so cool.
I haven't forgotten anything. If you are alive, our fates should cross. Till we meet again, sir.
The droids are like, hey, I got no beef with you, man. I'll see you later, homie.
This party's over, man.
Oh! Cap, you were just asking if that purple lightsaber was an homage to Mace Windu. And now this dude's saying this party's over? I don't know. Yeah, Hero. That's the movie I'm talking about.
If I'd had my hands on the sword, I would have died. Yes, you're right. Let's go, Master.
Oh, that's great. This final shot is awesome because look, we can tell that he is letting the droid lead the way from the tracks, but we don't get to see the droid at all. And he flies a fucking TIE bomber? What? Like, don't get me wrong, that's dope. That is awesome, but a TIE bomber? Like, the least maneuverable of all the TIEs? It's a very interesting choice. But I'm really loving the use of color and how sparingly it was used and how effectively it was used here. And that is the end of the comic, but we are gonna just go back and revisit that metaphysical duel again for a second here. Just like, oh my god. Like, he's able to visualize exactly how it plays out. And he comes in for the kill. But he's not quick enough. This purple saber's there to meet him already, and look at that. He cuts the tip off of his sword and just sheath. Boom. He's blind. He's Zatoichi'd this motherfucker just now. He can't even see, and he just... I'm gonna lose it. I'm sorry. I can't handle this. This has exceeded the levels of badassery and hype that I was expecting to feel on a Tuesday morning. Oh my god, this was dope. This was dope. This is my favorite thing ever. I'm gonna go watch the rest of Star Wars Visions now because I can't handle how awesome this was. That is all we've got for Comics with Katarn today, and yeah, I'm definitely glad I didn't just try to power through the comic stream last week because I lost my voice and I wouldn't have been able to even read this. And this deserved full attention and a full set of vocal cords. So, Doctor says totally. The Zatoichi, Star Wars loves its references like that, especially also in Rebels when Maul blinds Kanan, and then he wears the Temple Guard helmet and he uses the hearing and he just like throws him off the thing. Totally Zatoichi as well. Yeah. I believe I'm worried that this comic is gonna slip under the Bendu's radar. So I think I'm gonna get him to read this on the Dork Forces podcast tonight. We'll see. We'll see if I can make that happen because I know we can share PDFs in StreamYard. So we'll see. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. That concludes this issue of Comics with Katarn. If you did not catch the beginning of the stream when I read Star Wars issue number 28 or the High Republic issue number 1, fear not, you'll be able to catch the replay on YouTube momentarily here. And I'll see you again tomorrow, same time. Well, actually, no. I'm cutting that out. I'll see you again tomorrow at 5 PST, which is the new Comics with Katarn stream time, 5 p.m. every Wednesday. So we're getting 2 streams this week. Just, yeah, making up for last week. So thanks again. And as always, may the Force be with you.